folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Has now reached the 35.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield, worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program.
He's in the clear. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Okay. Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
On first down, it's play action. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Now rolling out to his left. Trying to create here on the move. It's intercepted. Threw across his body. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Look out, he's in the clear. He has first down yardage at the 46.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
On third down, he drops to throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. He's got it right near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Direct snap to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. That's a design quarterback keeper. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. It's another deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at the 28. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Back to throw. It's Klubnik. The short completion of the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is...
Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back is not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Delivered to him on the jet sweep. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And they hand it off to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So on fourth down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Dogs will crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage.
Breaks into the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch!
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down.
What a job by this offense picking off the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. It took nearly the first half, but this offense has finally navigated into the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
2nd and 10 here. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
You got it. The field goal's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He lets it go on the move. Touchdown, Clemson. Adds 6 more points to the total.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Fires it to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Back-to-back deep shots. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Buying time. Moving to his left. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. To dart to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it can be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to pass. It's Klubnik. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. That wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Fine time now, rolling to his left. And he will be stuffed for no gain. 2nd down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking downfield near the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Dogs. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Crucial third down play right here. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. And the Tigers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Klubnik. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Now it's second down here. They'll run it here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Okay, it's third down after that run.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter.
Georgia 10.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. With the catch, it's Frazier. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made to the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. This first and 10. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
They face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Has the first still on the move. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pounding away with the run game. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Past the 40. Makes a move and breaks free. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. It's a keeper. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
To throw, it's Stockton. With the catch, it's Thomas. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
It's now time for one final play that obviously has to go into the end zone to see if they can tie it up.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Going for the touchdown here. Oh, what a grab! And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to